Hey guys, my name is Solas, and welcome back to Pokemon TCG Online Theme Deck Series, the series where I test out each of the theme decks and give you the best of each. So in my climb of the theme deck ladder, I came up against XY Basic Yellow quite a few times, and it was really frustrating me that I didn't know how to get this deck. I tried searching through the trainer challenges, through everywhere I could. I could have just googled it, I didn't think of that. But I just couldn't find this deck, and it was really starting to get to me. And then I recently found out that it is through completing the tutorial, and that's how you unlock the deck. I created my Pokemon TCG Online account a few years ago, back when Black and White was in Standard, and I did the tutorial back then, and I got the Black and White Basic Yellow. So I redid the current tutorial, got a bunch of coins, which is pretty good, and finally unlocked the XY Basic Yellow. Now, as you'll see soon, I'll go through the and do a bit of a deck analysis. Given a few changes, it would actually surpass all the other theme decks in my opinion. Like, there's probably, I think, about 4 to 6 changes to the deck, and it would improve it quite a lot. Just, yeah, surpass all the others. So here we go, let's have a bit of a deck analysis. This theme deck has the Pikachu and Raichu as the stars of the deck. So first up, the Pikachu. Pick a punch for 10, it's okay, you know, 1 energy for 10 damage. Double voltage, 3 energy for potentially 80 damage. You know, it's not too bad. However, like I said in the last video, attacks that can possibly do 0 damage, I am never a fan of. However, being 3 energy, when you evolve it into the Raichu, that's really where the turns into a game changer. So for 2 energy, you got 30 damage and potential to paralyze. That has won me a couple of games where, you know, the 80 won't take it out even with a muscle band. 80 or 100's not enough to take it out, so you just paralyze it for the first time, for the first turn, and granted they don't have a Pokemon Center Lady, you get the last bit of damage with the 80. Druddigon, I don't mind sending him out as a starter, just having your opponent slowly whittle down their health, just from trying to take out the Druddigon. And also, if you have this at the start, they're going to be reluctant to do those small 10-20 damage, because especially if that Pokemon has less HP than the Druddigon, it's going to be knocked out before it gets knocked out. I'd rather start with the Pikachu, because it's quite, especially if you've got the Raichu in hand, it is, you know, it can do a lot more damage, but the Druddigon is it's a safe start anyway. Now, what I'd really like to get as a start in this deck is the Meowth. Draw support is always needed in theme decks. Not too fussed about this last one. 3, you know, on average 30 damage. Again, possibly doing 0, but ignore that, don't even worry about that. All you need here is this draw a card. You have draw support on from your first attack with the Meowth. Now when you evolve it to Persian, that is when this deck really takes off. Nasty Plot, being able to search your deck for any card you want, not only put it on top of your deck, but put it in your hand. Now, there have been several times where I've got low on energy, I need a Raichu to come out, I need a Druddigon to be a bit defensive. You have a Persian out and 1 energy, you can draw exactly what you need for the situation. Draw support is something that is really lacking in theme decks, and being able to search for the exact card that you need, it's just such a game-changing attack. And if you really need it, if the situation calls for it, you can put the extra energy on and do 30 damage and potentially discard a random card from your opponent's hand. It's good, it's disruptive. There's only 1 of them. I'd prefer if there were 2, but you know, that's unfortunate, it's the theme decks. Now we have Electrike. I don't like the Electrike line in this deck. 2 for 20 is okay. Charge, I mean, it's not too bad for a starter because the next turn you can use Bite. However, this thing is just dreadful. Lightning Turn is not too bad. You know, 30 damage, 2 energy, and being able to switch could be handy in the right situation. However, Electric Shock, 3 energy for 70 and discard all electric energy. Even though it paralyzes your opponent's Pokemon, it's just not worth it. I really try to keep this in my hand or discard it, or I don't want this on the field. I don't want to use that. Now, Electabuzz. Again, not too great. It'd be good if I had the Electivire, but with the Electabuzz, I mean, you got 40 damage to 2, but only do it if it's the only one in your hand for a start. Otherwise, I'd try to stick away from it. And then we have Farfetch'd. Always a fan of Farfetch'd in theme decks. 70 HP, it gets out of the attacks that can do 60, like your Druddigon and a few others, and does 30 damage for 1 energy. It's a safe card, very safe. So that's all the Pokemon. Now onto the trainers. The trainers in this deck, along with the Raichu and the Persian, is what make it. First of all, we have a Palpad. Not exactly a Verse Seeker, but quite a few supporters in this deck, and being able to put them back into your deck out of discard pile is very, very handy, and it's an item as well, so you're not using up the supporter, you're just getting it back in your deck. Very useful. Max Revive. Sometimes you haven't finished setting up yet and you need to get the Persian back, so if your Persian is in the discard pile, put it back on top, evolve your next Meowth and keep searching for cards. Other ways to use this is for your Druddigon, because you're going to use it for Pokemon. Getting your Druddigon as another defensive wall, or getting the Raichu out. I've used it a couple times, getting the Raichu back out just to get it straight back on from a Pikachu that I've been building up, because I know that I've got this Max Revive ready to get the Raichu back out. Roller Skates, always handy to have. Bit risky, but even if not, it gets through the deck quicker. Professor's Letter. It'd be good if I had 2. We've only got 1 in the deck. I do like using the Persian to search for this, because if you need 1 energy, look for Professor's Letter. You've got 2 next turn. Simple. Very handy. Obviously, unless you've got none left, but... Now the Evo Soda. You'll actually see quite early on in the match that I played. I was considering evolving my Pikachu into the Raichu until I realized what the Persian did. So I evolved the Meowth into the Persian, and then that turn got the Raichu into my hand and was set up. This deck just has a lot of combos that other theme decks don't have. Escape Rope, standard. Keep it safe. The Great Ball, keep it in your hand and use a Tierno or something to thin your deck a bit, and then hopefully pull a Raichu or your Persian. Raichu and Persian are the 2 main the setups for this. Freshwater, there's actually 3 of them, and sometimes you can get lucky enough to draw a couple of them, and that combined with the Pokemon Scintillator, you can heal potentially 120 damage in one turn, which is enough to get you quite in the lead. So we've got the 3 Tierno, draw support, always good. 2 Pokemon Scintillator, not bad. Magnetic Storm. It took me a couple of games to realize that this means all Pokemon have no resistance. I thought I'd lost a couple games because I was up against the new Lugia deck, and I accidentally played this instead of the Tierno and thought I just lost the game, because I thought, oh no, Lugia's lost it's lost its weakness to Electric of Lost, but no, it's no resistance, so it's quite an offensive card instead of a defensive like the weakness card. And then we have 2 Muscle Bands. Again, if you need a Muscle Band, you need that bit of extra damage the next turn, use a Persian, search your Muscle Band. The Persian just find what you need. And then we have 16 energy. It's a good amount. It's not too many in the deck, which is handy. Now for the changes, what changes would I make to this deck? First of all, we need an Ultra Ball. I would get rid of these 2 Great Balls. Probably the Freshwater as well. 20 damage. Not too many theme decks apart from I think the Gyarados and maybe the Hitmonlee do damage to your bench Pokemon. So I'd rather get rid of 4 of those in that combination, maybe keep 1 Freshwater, and get 4 Ultra Balls. Now secondly, we need to get rid of this Electrack, Manectrack. Get rid of that completely. So we got 4 slots left. The first slot I'd use. The first 2, sorry. Get rid of those. 2 more Raichu. Raichu for 80 damage it's too good to pass up. Now we have 2 Electabuzz. It's useless without the Electivire. So what I would do is either get 1 more Raichu and an Electivire, or get rid of these 2 Electabuzz and 2 more Persians. So you've got a 3-3 line of Meowth and Persian. And with that, if those changes were made to this deck, I think it would win 90% of the games against every other team deck. I mean, it's already a very successful deck. I think it's currently 3rd from the top with like a 70 or 80% win rate. It's quite high for a theme deck. So yeah, I've been very impressed with it, and I might even use it a bit more than well, maybe not more, but I'll be switching it up between Basic Blue and Basic Yellow if I want to win a few easy tournaments and get some more some tradable boosters. As usual, there is a Pokemon TCG Online booster pack code somewhere hidden in this video, so keep an eye out for that one. It will be a Fates Collide code again, so hopefully you can get some of the new cards. Alakazam, I get Alakazam still there. Haven't pulled any of them yet. Still waiting to get one. I would like to build an Alakazam deck. Anyway, let's get into the games. So here we go. We both actually got a very similar setup. Both of us have... We're just going to be drawing cards. We're not going to set up this Pokemon, we're just going to keep drawing cards until we're completely set up. I like the buzz, so useless. Oh, we got the Pikachu. Hopefully we can get a Raichu. We're drawing 2 cards per turn. We need that Raichu. We need that Raichu. Oh, he's even he's even gonna have the spiky shield like the Druddigon. Still have no idea how to pronounce that thing. Another Pikachu. That's alright. That's alright. I think for now we just keep building up the Druddigon. Druddigon, I'll call it that. Oh, roller skates. Yes, yes, yes. Surely we can get a Raichu if we pull aheads. Draw cards, draw cards, draw cards every time. Oh, Muscle Band. I might put that on the Pikachu. Could use that. Alright, we've got the Druddigon all set up now. Very so. Yes, for the Raichu. That's good, that's good, that's good. I tried using Chestnut once in the VGC, I think it is. And yeah, it's not too good. Not too great. So we'll get the Raichu. Or the Persian. Yeah, that card, that's a that is a good attack. I can just draw the Raichu right now. I can look for the Raichu net right now. That's amazing. That was, yeah, okay. This deck, really, really, really impressed with it. I'm really impressed with it so far. The Chestnut's going to be a bit of a problem. Well, I guess we sort of have the advantage right now because we can draw I can draw whatever I want, which for now is going to be more energy. Yeah. So we'll get the Professor's Letter. 2 energy. Much more efficient. Actually, should have got that last turn, so I could put a energy on the Pikachu. Then again, he could have. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, we got another energy. That's the Raichu setup right there. So obviously he doesn't have any energy at the moment. I can't see why you'd bluff. And yeah, no, there's no need to bluff lack of energy in Pokemon. Never. I have seen people do it before. It just doesn't really work. I might get a Pokemon Center Lady. Or a Tiano. Is there another Tiano? Pokemon Center Lady. Do you want 3 cards? Yeah, I think it's the best bet. I think that's the safest. Just keep getting some more draw support. We've already got the fresh water, so we can. We do have a little bit of heals. So we'll thin the deck out a bit. We'll use these 2 Great Balls this turn. We'll see what we can get. If not, there's nothing I really need now. I just want to get that Raichu set up and then start doing the damage. I think we're in a pretty good position here. I might get a Druddigon. Well, no, Farfetch actually. Yeah. Always good to sneak in a little bit of damage. It's just handy that. Always like the Farfetch. Always do. Should we get, I think, energy? Nah, Pokemon Center Lady. Yeah, Pokemon Center Lady. Yeah, so we got 100 damage that I can heal in 1 turn now, which will completely negate his 90. Because I want to bring my Druddigon, take out the Pansage, then when he brings out the Chestnut, I'll take 100, then I'll heal that completely. I think that's the game plan. I think that's the game plan. could do that. That's alright. That's alright. That's not a problem at all. It just speeds up the process. Saves me having to get it out myself. And we got plenty of energy there to put on the Raichu. 1 extra for the Farfetch'd. I'm going to calculate this so I can do 80. 80 with the Druddigon. He's going to heal next time for 20, which will bring it down to 60. He's going to 60, then do the Raichu for 100. 160. Unless he's got a potion. Unless he's got a potion. I don't see any other choice though. But yeah, I want to keep the Raichu alive. So I'll keep that up. This is going down because I've got the Chestnut's ability, unfortunately. If worse comes to worse, I can always put the finish it off with the Druddigon. Unless he's got a muscle band. We're fine. He's got the Shiftry. That's a bit of a. Oh no. That just ruined my plan. Oh, and he got it next turn too. Did I just lose? I actually think I just lost. I don't know. I don't know what I can do. Do I send out the Druddigon? That'll just... No, he's going to heal 20, so that's going to negate the damage. Do I draw for a turn? That's wasting my last energy. I don't know what other option I have. Oh, I can paralyze him. If I can go for the paralyze. I'll bring it up to... Yep. Okay, we got it. 80 damage. That's all good. 80 damage. Yep. Oh, it takes away. That takes away the paralyze too. Oh no. I think I actually just lost. I don't know what else I can do. I get the Farfetch for 30. No. I can heal for 120 right now. So that'll stall 1 turn, I think. That'll stall 1 turn. I just gotta pray for that Raichu. Even if I get the Raichu out, what will it do? And he's gonna heal. Oh wait, no, that. Oh, so he heals first and then takes the damage. That's interesting. I guess I'll find out this time, but I think I've got to get the just waste everything and heal him completely just to stall 1 turn. But even then, I need a Raichu and an energy, which means I'm gonna have to sacrifice something else. Everything else will die in 1 shot. This is frustrating. Oh, Pokemon Zen Lady versus Pokemon Zen Lady. Too strong. Yeah, okay, so he definitely healed before he takes the extra damage. That's interesting. So it's... I wonder if it's the attacking person, or the attacking Pokemon's ability goes off first in that situation. Fresh water's useless, he's going to one-shot me either way. No point involving the Manic Trocolist. Excuse me. It'll just die. I'll give him the GG. That's game. Wow. Nothing to do. Oh, I should have rolled the Manic Trocolist. I would have got a free bit of free evolution. Oh well. Damn, unlucky. There we go, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you got the booster pack code, leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you got. Have a good one.